Hello and welcome to Kickoff Podcast with me, Imolia Yofaka. They call me Fakim, sir. I'm joined by senior writer for Right Score. His name Hila Fisayo as usual. Hila is a little bit under the weather today, but he just have to come on the podcast just because of you listeners. I would apologize in advance to everyone to just take him as he is today, a bit under the weather, but he's gonna be better probably before our next podcast. Hila, how have you been? How was your week? The UEFA Champions League left us with so many goals, and Madrid going through, your beloved Real Madrid that is, going through as you've predicted. Chelsea are already through, although they drew 1-0 in the final group game. Arrizabalaga in goal, and he just don't know how to keep clean sheet. That's Kepa Arrizabalaga. In the end, a good UEFA Champions League night. How are you, Hila? How have you been?
Yeah, I'm good, and thanks for having me today, and thanks to everyone listening to Kickoff Podcast again. I've been under bad weather for some days now, but don't let me call it bad weather, but it's good. I'm here, to talk to my fans and everyone listening to us across the globe.
All right, Hila, let's get started very quickly. The UEFA Champions League left us with so many shock, right? Everything that happened, some things that happened in the UEFA Champions League weren't expected, and although I don't know. Let's start from the Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Real Madrid. They were away in Spain. The first leg ended 2-2. Madrid knew they needed to get all 3 points to qualify. Unlike one team like that on Tuesday night that knew they needed a draw, and they went into the game, playing defensive-minded and all of that. But Madrid knew what they wanted, and they went all out for it from the very first minute. Karim Benzema with 2 goals, and that was enough. And Zidane would remain as Real Madrid coach for now, because it was under immense pressure to win that match. But in the end, it did. I mean, the team played for him. They did what they needed to do. Sergio Ramos commanding at the back again. He was back. And all in all, good victory for Real through to the round of 16. Yeah,
good win for Real Madrid. This is their league. I said it earlier. This is their league. They know how to play it best. So I think I'm not surprised though. I said it earlier that I don't think Real Madrid won't qualify for the next round. So it's a good win for the boys. Seeing Benzema scoring 2 goals. Benzema loses a lot of chances, but in this game he was very clinical. I'm very surprised. It was just a case that he really wants to play for the team, and he did. So it's a good win for Zinedine team, and the players turn up, to prove their worth.
All right, the player turned up to prove their worth. Let's go back to Tuesday. RB Leipzig 3, Manchester United 2. Manchester United almost pulled another comeback against RB Leipzig. They were 3-0 down in the 80th minute before Bruno Fernandes tucked away a penalty that was awarded by the referee. He tucked it away nicely, and 2 minutes later, Paul Pogba, who came off the bench, also got a goal for Manchester United, and they went all out thinking they could do it against what's its name now, RB Leipzig, but they just couldn't. Now here's my point, and here's my problem. Ex-Manchester United players, I feel they are hypocrites, right? All of them, none of them actually put any blame on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for that defeat to RB Leipzig. They were, in fact, Phil Neville was talking to the BBC, and he said that it seems there's a witch hunt against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. To get him sacked. That the media are against him. They want him to be fired and all of that. That giving some silly excuse that there are some coaches, some high-profile coaches at the moment below Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on the English Premier League table. That it was. They were all putting the blame. In fact, most of them were blaming what's his name now, David De Gea, for Manchester United defeat, and they refused to point fingers at Harry Maguire and a certain Aaron Wan-Bissaka who had a very, very poor game against RB Leipzig, just because these guys are actually English guys. They are British born. And I don't know, what is it with ex-Manchester United players protecting their own? The truth is, it is clear for everybody to see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not doing well in the job. Manchester United have been playing absolutely, horrendous. United have been playing has been what I termed God no go shame us style of play. Like, it has been down to individual brilliance. That has been the case for Manchester United. United have been going behind. Coming behind from a goal down, from 2 goals down in the last 2-3 games to get all 3 points. It wasn't down to a tactical genius, a tactical masterclass from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It has always been down to individual brilliance from Edinson Cavani, from Bruno Fernandes. That game, United needed just a point, and Solskjaer went to Germany I said it in our last podcast that if Solskjaer go to Germany to sit back and hit RB Leipzig on the counter, he will be in trouble. And they proved me very wrong, very, 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 very right. Just 2 minutes into the game, they were already down. 30 minutes into the game, it was 2-0, and they were never. It was almost always will be impossible to come back against a team that just pull 3-3, draw 3-3 against Bayern Munich prior to that match. All in all, Hila, what's your assessment on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? What do you think about him? Like, why are ex-Manchester United teammate protecting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? They are hypocrites for me.
Talking about Solskjaer, I think he's just a coach that they like. So, is the player, is their own. They are just trying to protect him. A case like Lampard own in Chelsea, no matter how Lampard is flopping, the fans, the old players still support him. That's just a case of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in Manchester United. I believe if it was a coach that is not part of their own, they would be, they would have been saying many sort of things. But to me, I think Ole is not doing well at Manchester United. I'm not seeing him succeeding in Manchester United. So I don't know. Talking about Leipzig, I think they just gift Manchester United the 2 goals, because to me, I don't think Manchester United should be able to score 2 goals in that game. Even the second goal was handball. I really don't know how the goal was was given. So, but all the best for Leipzig, and Manchester United are out. Maybe in the next few games they will still be supporting him, I think. So it's up to them, to me.
Let's talk about what Jose Mourinho said after the match. Jose said that it's unfair on the team that started the UEFA Europa League for them to be welcoming or seeing another top team dropped to the Europa League. That it is always certain that when a big team dropped to the UEFA Europa League, yes, it brings more attention for the competition, but it's unfair on those who started the journey. For them, for you to give a consolation to a team, for the failure of a team in the UEFA Champions League, that yes, Manchester United are now the outright favourite to win the UEFA Europa League. I think that's Jose Mourinho playing a mind game again on Manchester United, and if Solskjaer falls for it, they will be out. In fact, they won't get past the round of 32. What do you think? Are Manchester United the hot favourites to win the Europa League for you?
No, I don't think so. We have a team like Tottenham in that league.
There is AC Milan that is topping
I'm telling you,
the Serie A table.
I don't think Manchester United can go far. I don't think so. There is AS Roma, as you said. There is Inter, as you said.
No, Inter out totally. AC Milan.
Inter out. Yeah. Shakhtar Donetsk rather. Yeah, Shakhtar Donetsk is there. So I don't think Manchester United can go far. So because the way they've been playing, and they are still supporting Solskjaer, come on, I don't think they will go far.
I personally don't think they will go far as well. I feel that's just blasphemy from Jose Mourinho. All right, guys. Manchester United are out of the Europa League, and Inter Milan, that's the final talking point for me here, have been knocked out as well of the UEFA Champions League. In fact, they are no longer in Europe. What do you make of the scenario of Antonio Conte right now? If you are the president or the chairman of Inter Milan, what would you have done this morning? Thursday morning, would you have fired Antonio Conte already? Because even in the league, they've not been performing well. They've been absolutely wretched in the league this season. What do you think?
I don't think the solution now is to fire Conte. Talking about Inter Milan team now, they have the player, they have the squad. I don't know the reason they've been playing very, very poor. But it's a case that they just need to step up their game. We can see Real Madrid, the way they step up their game against Mönchengladbach. It's not that is the way they played, but they just know they need the game, and they do. This is not a matter of the coach, but it's a matter of the players. So I think the players just need to step up their game. The coach need to talk to them. They need some motivations, because the team is capable to beat anybody. Looking at Inter team, you will be scared when the league started, when the season started. All people were like, oh, Inter are back. Inter is there. They are the favorites. They are this. They are that. But the way they are playing now I'm very, very surprised. It's surprising to me. But I think they can still go far in the league, since they are not in the Europe anymore. I think they will buckle up in the league and make sure they do something. They make something happen.
On the flip side, guys, we'll be talking about the weekend games. If you want to see the list of the 16 teams that have made it to the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League, check at Right Score Updates on Twitter. All right, mouth-watering ties to look forward to in Europe this weekend. Manchester United will be welcoming Manchester City to Old Trafford, as Real Madrid would also be up against Atletico Madrid. Our main focus is going to be the Premier League, but we must talk about Real Madrid and Atletico. It's a fierce tie and very, 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 very big game in Spanish La Liga. Let's get started. Manchester United will be hosting Manchester City on Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Nigerian kickoff and 5:30 p.m. UK kickoff. In the last 5 games, Manchester City have scored 6. Manchester United have also scored 6, but Manchester United have won 3 and Manchester City have won 2. But based on current form, Hila Fisayo, Manchester City should have the upper edge. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola are a team that are not ready to give anything away, right? They played a dead rubber match against Olympique Marseille midweek. They won 3-0, and Sergio Aguero is back from injury, and that's more worry for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his boys. Should they allow Manchester City to score first? Trust me, there will be no coming back. Or should they allow Manchester City to score 2 goals like they did against against Southampton, that they allowed Southampton to score 2 goals first before they pulled a comeback? I don't think they will be able to do it. Harry Maguire said something after the defeat to RB Leipzig that at 3-2, they were at 3-0 rather, that they still had the belief that this is Manchester United we can come back again. But that didn't happen. A second defeat in a row might be looming for Manchester United, and you have to put into consideration, Hila, that Manchester United have been poor at home this season. All the major victories this season have come away from home. Even in the UEFA Champions League, they went all the way to Paris to beat PSG, and they've been beating everybody away as well this season. I think that United have got their work cut out. Sergio Aguero is back. He scored in midweek, and I don't know. And where do you see this ending? Other than, do you see this ending in a Manchester United victory, or what do you think? The favorite, even for the bookmakers, is Manchester City at 1.86 or thereabouts for the major bookmakers. But for me, I think that Manchester City have got this covered. They've scored a total of 10 goals in their last 3 games, as in 10. They put 5 past what's his name now? Burnley. They put 5 past Burnley. They scored 2 against Fulham and scored 3 against Olympique Marseille. Manchester United as well scored 3 against Southampton, scored 1 against PSG, scored 3 against West Ham United. That's how many goals? That's 7. And they scored 2 against RB Leipzig. That's 9. So you could say that both of them are very close in terms of goal scoring in their last 3 games. But head to head, last 5, Manchester United are edging it, Hila.
Yeah, talking about Manchester City, I think Manchester City will still call the 3 points. But in the last 3 games, as you said, I don't think Manchester United scored 9 goals. That is 7 goals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 7 goals. I don't think they score 9 goals.
I'm not saying in the last 3. I mean in the last 4. Don't mind me.
Okay.
I'm counting the Manchester in Manchester City last 4 games. They scored 10. They didn't score against FC Porto away, but in Manchester United last 4. In all competition now, they scored 9. Count it: 3 against Southampton, 1 against PSG. That's 4. 3 against West Ham United. That's 7, and 2 against RB Leipzig. That's 9. So in the last 4 games, they've scored 9. In Manchester City last 4, they've scored 10.
Yeah, so I think Manchester United will just take all the 3 points here.
Manchester City, you mean?
I mean, Manchester City. What's wrong with Manchester United with me? Come on.
Maybe you have a soft spot for Manchester United. Maybe you have some love for United. You know.
Never.
You never can tell.
Manchester United is not my taste. It's not my favorite. So I don't think I have any feelings for them. So I think Manchester City take all this because the way Manchester City has been playing recently.
United have been poor at home.
Yeah, United have been poor, and I think Manchester United have been great. So I think they will just need to, to do more and make sure they know this, because derby match is not that easy. Talking about Manchester United, even a season like that they were very, very poor. They come back from 2-0 down.
Yeah,
to beat Manchester City 3-2. Pogba pulling the comeback. So I think it's not just a case of Manchester United have been poor. They just need to work more, to do more. In the last 5 games, Manchester United win more. So I think Manchester City need to work so very hard to make sure they nail this, because Manchester United, they are not the easy side to face when it comes to a derby match or big games. So I'm seeing Manchester United winning. I mean, Manchester City winning this, but I don't think it will be an easy game for them.
The other big game in England this weekend, Hila, for me is Crystal Palace against Tottenham Hotspur. All things being equal, Tottenham should be able to beat Crystal Palace. But that's not the question I want to put to you, Hila. The question is Jose Mourinho under pressure to win the Premier League? Is he under pressure for you? Tottenham are punching way beyond their weight at the moment. But do you think Mourinho is under pressure to win the title for Tottenham?
Yeah, I think Mourinho is under pressure because I'm looking at Liverpool. Liverpool has been giving them, close mark, and Chelsea also, they have been giving them close mark too. So I think it will be a difficult task for Jose Mourinho. Mourinho is under pressure to me because if Chelsea play first in every weekend, they go top. If Liverpool play first in every weekend, they go top. So I think it's a pressure on Mourinho because if they lose a game, come on, they'll be back to maybe fourth or third. So I think they are under pressure right now.
Who should he be more concerned? Who should he be more concerned about? Is it Chelsea or Liverpool? Like, who should worry him more? That's Mourinho. Who should worry? Which team should worry him more between Liverpool and Chelsea?
I think Liverpool should worry him more because Liverpool,
being the defending champion.
Being the defending champion, and also they've been doing well since the start of the league. So I think Liverpool should worry him more, and Chelsea also. A season like that they should want the Premier League.
Yeah, Tottenham had the chance to win it. It was the Leicester City season.
Yeah, I think it's a case that Chelsea just spoiled the show for them. Eden Hazard coming in from the bench to stun them and make the day miserable for them. So I think they should be worried more about Liverpool and Chelsea.
Should we start seeing Tottenham as a title contender, or are they still in that category of a title pretender still for you? I think they've done everything to make us take them serious as a title challenger, as a title contender. They kept 3 clean sheets against 3 big teams. They scored 4 in that process. 2-0 against Manchester City, 0-0 against Chelsea, no thanks to Tammy Abraham, and 2-0 against Arsenal. Should we start seeing Tottenham as a title contender, or we should still hold the break, take it easy on them yet?
I think we should just take it a break now because giving them that I call it what should I call it? It's a very difficult task calling Tottenham title contender now because you are giving them a pressure, a burden that they won't be able to carry. So just let them be doing what they are doing, what they've been doing. So I think they can contend for the title, but calling them a contender now, I think it's very early.
All right. Let's talk Mikel Arteta before we talk on the Madrid Atletico game. Mikel Arteta is under immense pressure in the English Premier League. They'll be hosting Burnley on Sunday, by the way. But Arteta and his boys have been doing well in the Europa League. They have a 100% record. They won 4-2 again away against Dundalk of Ireland. But Mikel Arteta in the English Premier League, the team are more closer to a relegation team than the top the top half of the table at the moment. They are 15th on the log. That's Arsenal, and Arteta. I don't know what's the problem with Arteta. He got so much praise, right? When he first took over at Arsenal. I personally think that he is a more technical coach than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Frank Lampard. But right now, he seems to be proving me very wrong because even the table speaks for themselves. Is it a case of he doesn't have the team? The quality, because the team that he keeps turning out in the Europa League are not the first team. He keeps using the second string side, and they keep getting the results. Is it high time he drops the big boys for those ones he has been using in Europe? What's wrong with Arteta?
Well, I think Arteta should just put his head down now, because the way they've been playing in the Premier League now has been very, very woeful. And they've been playing well in the Europa League. They've
100% record.
Yeah, a 100% record. But I don't really know what goes wrong when it comes to Premier League. I just think Premier League is a very tough,
it's
competition.
More difficult, right?
Yeah, it's not difficult.
But some teams will tell you that the Europa League is more tough. It's more tougher.
I don't think Europa League is more tougher like that, because Sarri Sarri won the title unbeaten.
He won the title.
So I think it's not that tough, because if a coach like Sarri can win the title unbeaten, so I don't really think it's a very tough league like that. So talking about the league, the league is very, very more competitive. Every team there, they want to win something. No one wants to go to relegation, and every team is willing, to win the title. So I think it's just a case of Arsenal should just do more, because I don't really know what I can analyze in that Arsenal team. Aubameyang is not doing well. Let me just say, every one of the players are not doing well. Even Partey is not doing well. Every one of them is not doing well. So I think Arteta should just put his head down now and make sure he do something to make the team great, because everyone is looking up to him. They trust him.
All right. All the best, Arteta. I think I agree with what you said, that in the Premier League, every team are fighting for every little point available. So that's very, very important. All right, guys. Let's talk Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Hila. Real have won 2 of the last 5 meetings with 3 draws in between. That's 3 nil draw, you have to say. Going into the match, I think Atletico are hot shot favorite for me. They are much more better. They are in form. Although the match will be played at Madrid Stadium, Stadio Di Stefano, Stadium. So where will this end for Zinedine Zidane? He's under immense pressure at the moment. Yes, the team helped him with 3 points with qualification. They played for him midweek against Mönchengladbach. Atletico Madrid are a different proposition. They are a different team, different kettle of fish, more difficult. What do you think? Diego Simeone will be really, really pumped up for this. Madrid are there for the taking right now. Yeah,
I think Real Madrid will just do it, because anytime Ramos is back, Real Madrid is playing well. So I think Real Madrid can do this. You can see them against what was the name called, Mönchengladbach in the Champions League. Ramos is back, Real Madrid is back. So I think they can do this also against Atletico Madrid. Although I'm not tipping them to win the match, because Atletico is not a easy side for them to play. In their last 5 games, they draw goalless draw three times. Yeah. So, and Real Madrid won 2 in their last 5 games. So I think Real Madrid is still the favorite for me. I think they can win this match and take all the 3 points.
That's the podcast, guys. Follow Right Score on Twitter and on Instagram at Right Score Update. I am at Fakimsa on Twitter, Hila_Fisayo on Twitter. Hila, your final word.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us. Stay safe. Make sure you wash your hand regularly. Say no to rape. Rape is a cause.